that was, but then it's flexing overall. Well, it's still saying live right now, so let's see if it stays on. Peace, y'all. I've been trying to do this connection to keep on like starting over or something. So anyway, peace. I came here, yeah, 7 hours, Manic Mondays. That's hard right there. He was showing y'all something at the beginning and the thing didn't work. You might want to show y'all again.
Nah,
See
man,
how
all
we
right,
flex on.
fuck it.
Oh. So, hey, so look, this is what I wanted to say. I got somebody over here to the left, there's somebody else to the right. If they chime in, I might introduce who they are. If they choose to stay on the underdog to y'all, that'll be that. That's probably not gonna happen. In fact, you know what? Now I'm gonna tell you, because right now I'm speaking to lovers of music. So this one to my left, your right, I guess, as you look in the screen. That's Barcelona's funk. Yeah, Manic Mondays, crew,
Peace.
boom. That's Mott's on my right over there next to Manic Mondays, crew. So listen, you good lovers of music out there. Right now we at the mid of March, right? 2025. Listen, I was thinking about doing this. Look, I've been thinking about this for a little minute for doing this, right? Boss just brought up something about our folks, and it made me just say, like, yeah, I should go and do it now. In fact, today I had the thought earlier about doing it in like what could possibly be conversation form. So I'm gonna do this. Um, yeah, I've been to mention. I won't do that. I'm gonna do it the way I was gonna do it. So again, it's mid-March. This is about the first 7 days of March. Every 3 days, starting with the first day. You good lovers of music out there. You heard of Angie Stone? Yeah, okay. It's easy for me to say Angie Stone first because she dropped the flesh on the first. And her name starts with an A, that's the first letter, so it's easy to remember that date to me, you know. How about this one? You heard of somebody named Angie B? You good lovers of hip hop. Yeah, old school Angie B. Did you know that Angie B is Angie Stone? A lot of people did not know that Angie B and Angie Stone is the same person. Yeah, though. How about this one? You know that show Girlfriends? Did you know that was Angie Stone singing that theme song? A lot of people didn't know that. All right. Now check this one out. Diggity dig this one. 3 days later, after Angie Stone dropped the flesh, right? You heard about, you know about, I know you know the name, Roy Ayers. Yeah, Roy Ayers, the one who is said to have the most sampled hip hop hits. You probably think about James Brown right now.
Sorry about that.
And I understand that because you probably thinking, man, James Brown got hella people who done sampled hella James Brown stuff. You right, but I said most sampled hits, not just most sampled material, right? It's a difference, right? Yeah, Roy Ayers dropped the flex 3 days later, March 4th. What happened? 3 days later, yeah, 3 days later, March 7th, our brother Dwayne Wiggins, y'all know the name Dwayne Wiggins? Some of y'all personally know the person too, Dwayne Wiggins. You maybe some of y'all don't know the name as much, but you know if I say Tony, 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 oh your eyes is getting wider now. Yeah, Dwayne Wiggins from Tony, Tony, Tony. You know the hard I read in East Oakland. So I'm gonna say Dwayne Wiggins from East Oakland. Tony, Tony, Tony. Yeah, that, yeah, yeah. So all of this, each one, 3 days later, starting from March 1st, March 4th, March 7th. I was gonna do this and make this a two-part thing. Since it's going and nobody's trying in to say anything, and I'm not saying nobody should. I'm not trying to get nobody to, because maybe it's like, what else needs to be said? I said what I gotta say, right? So when I said, you feel what you feel, you know what you know. Maybe I didn't leave out nothing, maybe whatever. So look, now I'm gonna speak about a 2 day thing, right? This is what I was gonna make. This is the reason I was gonna make it two parts. This is a little bit different, but it's relative. So these things happened in 3 day intervals. 2 days after that, listen to me. This motherfucker, can I say this motherfucker? I don't know if they gonna try to like say something about censoring. Look, in San Francisco, California, blood as wild and bold as people be. Somebody tried to steal my grandson fucking grocery store.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, my daughter's son, her firstborn son. Do you know? Yeah, of course it's a reason I wasn't there. you already, yeah, my daughter had to whoop this fool. Yeah, some of y'all was there and when Frankie Stickums was like, I remember you training your daughter and training your youth into the whatever. Yeah, my daughter had to whoop this nigga. Yeah, I don't even be calling people that unless it's
Yeah.
blood.
Calls for it.
Blood. Yeah. This motherfucker gonna come behind him and put his hands around his mouth and nose and try to drag him out. Yeah. And when my daughter go attack this fool in her first thing, instead of just like whooping him is to get her son to loose, this mug gonna try to tussle with her as if he had any right to. So yeah, my daughter had to break this fool off in the Luckies. And look, at some point, this fool tried to say, oh, I thought that was my nephew. Oh, nigga, please. Woo, wait.
You would
blood!
put your hand over your nephew's mouth and nose. Yeah, no, I ain't
blood. That's why I wasn't there,
myself,
because I would be either like on the run or something, because you know how people be these days. People be just pulling out their camera and shit. When she told me about how these other parents, mothers, there, I'm like, hold on. So before I get to this part, to make y'all be like, wait, what? Let me tell you some in between stuff. So the tussling and stuff is happening. Her whooping on this fool is happening. My grandson yelling, pleading, please don't do this, and shit is happening. Blood. The security at some point end up saying, oh, yeah, this happened before.
What?
Exactly. Yeah, he said it just as I was about to say, what? So this has happened before. You seen this before? You heard this before? You allowed this to... See, this is one of the reasons I'll be like, goodness gracious. For years I've been like, man, if I could make thousands of me's, I'm telling you, a lot of shit would be better. security wise. Like it's a reason. I understand some people they act like it's cool or funny or appropriate to this security. Plus, security is so necessary. Everybody, everything, everywhere needs security. Needs good security. Fools be
Proper.
even getting these proper security. Fools be getting jobs just to be like it's some money. Blood security is a
It's
real,
very serious.
very serious. Do you know? Yeah, you already probably know I would have like killed this person with my bare hands. I can't even like why not say like y'all know. Any of you who know me at all, you already know that you know that. But if you got any type of feels, you gotta know that probably most likely what would end up happening. Because these other people, the mamas, the whomevers, my daughter told me they had cameras. They was just doing so I'm like, oh, so you about to be one of these people on Instagram or something, seen whooping on the food because you protecting you, like, and these motherfuckers, nobody helped you. They see a
Right.
woman,
They just gonna pull out a camera.
they just gonna pull out the camera. And now, so what bringing up this whack ass security, saying what they said. Do you know there was this motherfucker calling backup security? So listen, there's a song called Backstage Pass by Manic Monday. You gotta listen to that. And
It
go
just
to my
got
YouTube.
released
It
last
it
night.
just got released early this morning, sometime after midnight.
Yeah.
So appropriate to this. You gotta find it. Go to DEL DalePresents.com. DELPRESENTS.com. You find all the Manic Monday stuff there. Or yeah, go to the rest of my YouTube stuff too. Of course, I'm part of Manic Mondays. Of course, I share our shit. And go to the description and you'll see first thing there, just like on everything else that I share, that's Manic Mondays. First thing it says, DalePresents.com is where you find all the Manic Monday stuff. So go there, Peep. But that little thing I just did, you gonna be like, oh, that's why he said that way. So now look, oh goodness gracious, it ain't even no goodness in this. Look here. I swear the only good is that I was across the water. And I was, because right now I would probably be on the run because of these fools with their cameras and people would have seen me. They would have seen the dreader done did some shit to motherfuckers. Not even on the microphone this time. Like, oh,
Physically.
the dreader is a real monster. Only when they to, that's why dreader don't even be seen all the time. Like Venom or something. Like, whatever. Man, listen to me. This security dude call his backup. I see somebody saying something in the lot. I ain't even got time to get close up and look up on y'all. To everybody, peace to you, right? Now listen. This mother call his backup. They talking to my daughter, some of them, and one of them over here talking to the fucking perpetrator, whatever. Dude, at some point, he walked away from the dude, the fucking assailant, walk over to say whatever he gonna say to my daughter and these other security. Hey, and because you social media people, y'all be, I know y'all don't, some of y'all don't know who I am. I understand that. Whenever it's music going on my videos, don't be pulling my shit talking about copyright infringement. We are original people. This is original music. Fuck is wrong with you? How the dentist is here? Oh, you didn't know he was the producer too? Yeah. That's the hip hop producer. Some of y'all heard me talk about it when he tried to introduce himself to the large professor, Extra P, and he was like, I know who you are. You that hip hop producer, right? Right. That hip hop producer, because it's him. It's just him. He the only one. But anyway, look, the security was talking to my daughter and went to talk to the other fucking security. Yeah, in my silence, you know what happened, huh? Yeah, this motherfucker left the store. I would have left the store if I was in a situation. Why not? You done some shit like this, and the security got you here and walk
And you
off on
said
you,
it wasn't the first time. That it's a commonality.
and you said this happened. If that's the same security guard, because I'll give it that much. I don't know. Out of the security who was talking, somebody know. This is a security team at the same store. Y'all probably all know that this happened before. One of you motherfuckers done let this motherfucker. You walked off. I understand you not me, so I understand why you didn't bash his face in or something to where he can't even see, can't walk nowhere to don't even know how to get out on that part. You probably feel nothing about the blood. You not security minded enough to be like, this motherfucker didn't just try to steal some item out the store. He tried to steal somebody out the fucking store. He tried to steal somebody's child. Like the mother is not gonna be aware enough or something? Oh, you think cause this some young mother? I know you didn't know Story Kim's daughter. I know you didn't know her daddy is the Predator. I know you didn't know. You had no idea this woman was gonna beat your ass. Nigga, hell yeah, what the fuck you thought? Oh, you wasn't thinking? Why the fuck you wasn't thinking? What? Security! Why the fuck you wasn't thinking? You didn't have the wherewithal to make sure these doors are not open. These doors can't open. Don't nobody in here get to leave. Make the announcement. Yeah, these doors. That's a motherfucking predator. Say it over the damn PA system. The doors are locked. There's a predator here. Somebody just tried to take somebody's son. Hey, if everybody in the store whoop this motherfucker to death, you don't know what justice is? Look, for y'all who do know me, yeah, you know I always come and go in peace, right? I greet everybody in peace. I remember somebody one day, he was like, I don't be saying peace. Peace is soft. I was like, what? Oh, you lacking understanding in a big way too, huh? Ain't nothing soft about peace. Justice is before peace. You understand that? Justice is whatever is deserved, whether it's a penalty or a reward. Because peace is absence of confusion. You try to disrupt my peace. You try to not let me have peace. You try to... You... Blood. Ain't nothing soft about peace. Blood, yeah. No, I'm not a blood. I'm just from deep East Oakland. I'm from California. This is how we speak. Cuz we say that too. I'm not one to really say cuz. You don't hear me say that much. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm really talking to my cousins. But just a couple of cities away in Richmond and shit, they say that as much as we say blood. But in Oakland, people say cuz and blood all the time. I'm old school from deep East Oakland. We say blood like all the time. It's no gang related. Bloods don't exist here. It's not bloods and Crips in Oakland. If you hear people say that, those are some interesting people, and I'm sure they're younger than me and some whatever. You know, oh, Crips know. Yeah, they have come out here. It's a history. I could say it. They've come here. They've been run back out. Man, people know. He's so young. Fuck, man. Anyway, that's what it is. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, he's a blood. No, I'm not. That's what we talk though. You know, we family. How about that? How about that, blood? Just think of it that way. Family. I got a song called Fam, if you ain't heard it. Yeah, it's a Lord Takim song. That's not a Manny Monday song. That's a Dora Kim song. But look up Manic Mondays too. And so you know, I know when you go to delpresents.com, delpresents.com, and you click on all the Manic Monday stuff, you'll see the proper spelling. But some of y'all probably just gonna wanna just type in Manic Mondays and not go through it. You need the proper spelling. Think about, you know, the king, the original man. They try to silence us or act like we invisible. They don't even see us as who we are. So in America, they got words like knife, knife. You start with a K, king, but you don't even hear the K, huh? Yeah, like the king ain't there or something. So Manic Mondays is a dope ass hip hop crew, right? As humbly as I can say that. And a hip hop crew, I must say, because yes, we're MCs and we're DJs and we're beat makers, producers, and we're dancers and graffiti artists. And then I want to add knowledge of self as an element. I don't argue that at all. I know in the beginning of hip hop, nobody said that. So I'm known that, but I'm with that, and we there. We got that. You know what I'm saying? So we are a hip hop crew. Period. In any sense, in every sense of the word. You know. But the proper spelling is Manik. Yes, Master Allah, now I king. Yes, I know and I see I'm the king. Indeed. So, Manic Mondays, Manik. And think of it like, don't think of days of the week at all. Because people be talking to me like it's only Mondays and things can only happen on Mondays and they want to come through on the Monday like Manic Mondays is not an event. Manic Mondays is not a day of the week. Manic Mondays is so not a lot of that I don't even need to speak on what Manic Mondays is not. As humbly as I could say it, Manic Mondays is a dope hip hop group. So when you think of Mondays, I know I'm all in your head, right? So think about like you in the days. Mondays, Mondaze. Manic Mondays. Proper spelling Manik. Mondaze. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I had to say that. I must be feeling me or something. I had to say that. Oh, is that a peace sign that showed up down there? I'm a peep when I look down there and saw that. Maybe that's what I was feeling. Yeah, that report from blood. At the time, we didn't need no cellular phones or something to contact, make communications, or any kind of phone. Yeah, even before the royal telephone, the drum, even before that, blood, the vibe, we vibing on each other. So yeah, think about, ooh, I picked up on that. You know what I'm saying? When you think I'm thinking, don't be thinking it's just your imagination. If you thinking like, I wonder if he was thinking about me, and you know me, why doubt yourself? Don't doubt me like that either. Yeah, we powerful. Indeed, the all powerful. We are all powerful. We all are powerful. Yeah, the order, the this way and that way, same thing. Some people read right to left. Some people see right to left. Some think right to left. Indeed so. Why equals self? Why does equal self? Why is a question? Yeah, so think about that. Indeed, self is the answer. Indeed. Knowledge born. Indeed. But yeah, though, could you believe what I was? Yeah. Oh, so anyway, the reason I needed to even, I didn't need to. But now, equality is divine. Even though it wasn't believed. You caught that? Those who caught that. Those who didn't, you might someday at some point. Yes, they take it to supreme mathematics. They is all going to understand. Everything is deep. Don't be like he trying to get deep or he think he deep. If you thinking like he think he deep, that's because you think I'm deep. Huh? That's cool. Reflections. I probably think you deep too. Hey, or let's just say you're correct in your thinking. That's beautiful if you are, right? Look, so what just happened, that whole cipher I was talking about with my daughter's son, that was 2 days after, yeah, those events that I was speaking about, those three events that happened in 3 day intervals as of March 1st. Yeah, March 1st, March 4th, March 7th. Peace, Fanatic. That's Fanatic right there. Fanatic on beats. That's him right there. Yeah, Manic Monday, right, yeah. So look though, that dude trying to do that and had to get whooped on by my daughter, that was 2 days after those 3 days intervals of the three events that happened on those 3 days, March 1st, March 4th, March 7th. Then on March 9th, this fool made that attempt. Yeah. And then 2 days later, yeah, so those 3 day things, those three events that happened in the 3 day intervals, then 2 days later, there was two events. So the 2 days after those 3 days, that happened. 2 days after that, Coco T dropped the flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
Big
that.
up to Coco T. You don't know who I'm talking about? Tune in.
Big
Yeah,
guy.
tune in. Look it up on YouTube. Look up Tune
Big
In.
guy,
Coco T. Big up. So some of y'all say R.I.P. So I'ma say remembered in perfection. Peace. I know y'all be saying R.I.P. like saying and meaning and writing rest in peace, right? That's what y'all mean. I don't be saying that. Y'all don't be hearing me say rest in peace. Y'all don't be seeing me write rest in peace. Cause I don't know that. I don't even believe that like what y'all think of when you say rest. I don't believe that happened. Cause I know that existence is eternal. You know what I'm saying? It goes on and 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 on. So it's true. At the time you wasn't even in this form, because it goes on and on and on. So you don't know what happens when you drop this form because it goes on and on and on and on. But you know there was a time before this form because it goes on and on and on and on. And maybe at the time you didn't even think about it to be well aware of it, right? But now you've been in existence enough, long enough. You've seen around you. You've seen how others have come into this form to get to this form. And you know there was a time when they wasn't in this form because it goes on and on. And it goes on and on and on and on. And self is a reflection. And self is all going to equality. Take it to supreme mathematics. Boom. So yeah, it happened for them like it happened for me. What happened for you? Me. Yeah, on and on and on and on. And there was a time before this particular form, and there was sure something beyond this form, but I don't know what it is, but it goes on and on. So I don't say rest in peace like y'all thinking like things just like ain't happening in the rest form, like it just stopped. Nah. In fact, your physical composition ain't even just stopping like that. You know that like if nothing else, your biodegradable self is like decomposing, right? If nothing else. Well, that ain't just standing still like nothing else is happening. You know what I'm saying? Going back to elements, man. So, yeah, remembered in perfection. I know that's happening because I know that I'm yes, I am. I am that. I am. Man, so if that verse in the scripture was written with just that punctuation and a comma after the word that, I bet that would mean a lot more to a lot of y'all. Some people don't even understand that. They might say it, I am that I am. And what that mean? What you mean by that and what that means? But I bet if it was a comma and you was like, I am that, I am. But yeah, so those are the things, like I said, it's been days I thought about doing that, and I was going to
Have you
record
set
one
up your ins and
about the
outs
3-day intervals,
in
those
the
3 events in the
purchases
3 days, and I was going to say the other things as
to
a
make it
part
that
two.
card?
And that would have been interesting to make a part two of the 2 events that happened in 2-day intervals. After doing part one of 3-day events that happened in 3 events and 3 intervals, starting with the first and then doing the part two, 1 to 2, you did it. But, I did it the way I did it. I felt it to say it like that. And I did it. Maybe I'll get a little closer because I see somebody done said something. Yep. Oh, makes Uno. I was just talking about Colonial's phone about, yeah, peace. We'll communicate. But yeah. So, peace to you. And that was a piece on him when I said that. So I did feel you. I was speaking of. That's doper. Instinct. You know what I'm saying? Man, showing improvement.
Oh, you got it? It started working?
That's what it is. That's what
Started
it
working?
is. Yeah, but so, yeah. But somebody else said something too. Let me see. Oh,
And,
okay.
headphones now? The headphone part?
Oh, yeah.
Or the out?
Yeah. Didn't know that. Well, so I'm going to say peace. Yep. For
Yeah,
those
but
of
you
you who
don't want
already
that to-
heard my
To
album,
pick that up,
which
please.
is called Through Sound, right? Yeah, Lord Takim, Through Sound. My first song on my album is called Peace, Peace, positive energy and constant elevation. All of y'all.
Stop and start?
Doing knowledge, these people.
Oh, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? You should listen to that song.
No, but
Or I recommend or suggest, or I'll even say I ask that you listen to the song. Because I want what's good for you like I want what's good for me. And
So audio devices is started, right? We want
reflection. Just said that.
So that's
Quality
that.
reflection. We reflections of each other. And as humbly as I could say it, that song is a good song. It's good for you.
Yeah, take
Like,
another
so when you listen, really listen, pay attention to the lyrics, the music, all of that. Like I said, the crew is here. You know what I'm saying? And some of the members of the crew are right here. But this is Manic Mondays, so I'm gonna start like getting into our time right now, right? I mean, all time is time. It's true. I got it.
Latency happening.
But yeah, we about to do record, you know what I'm saying? How the business stuff set up over here. And the mic's over here, like he was talking. I'm not here. So it's no I know.
Yeah, rocking the microphone.
Ooh! Did y'all hear Mox? Hey, so I got this song, right? And it's produced by Mox. And it's called Microphone. I look forward to y'all hearing it. And I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So some days I can say that I look forward to y'all hearing it. If Bob's or Hox or Pop want to say anything, they can. If they don't, they don't need it. This is my channel.
Change the output. Output back to,
But, yeah, so, since I did mention that on Peach, the first song on my solo album, you listen to that song, I really can't see why you didn't listen to that album, bro. But listen to everything else, you know what I'm saying? And look, Cam is dope, right? And Cam is so part of Manic Monday. Some of y'all, peace and love to you. Boom, look. And look, if you on my other social media stuff, you might even peep. I'll probably share the song or more of his on my YouTube channel too. That ain't on my favorite. But this is, that same Cam is dope. That's him over there. You ain't seen that. It's already raised his head real quick. So that's the dude with that song, Diamond Mining and shit. Like, yeah, Diamond Mining. and heart meds. That I bet I don't know if he like those songs as much as I do. No, he probably feel heart meds in a certain way that you know what I'm saying. But does he like it more than me? I don't know. I'm sure he feel it in a certain way that I might probably. But when you look it up, Cam's dope is spelled with a Z, and Megs is spelled with a Z too. And if I'm incorrect about that, you know, it's correct.
Yeah, we got it down from
But
myself to Z, all the way down.
boom. So boom. So when you look it up and you hear that song, Heart Megs, I'm sure you're gonna be like, oh, I see you, like you said. But yeah, man, I like that song a lot, and that's another one that's good for us. You know? So, yeah, man, peep my whole discography. Go to my Bandcamp, yourtakim.bandcamp.com. Everything is there, and stuff that is and will be exclusive. Maybe it's not like anywhere else. It's not on YouTube or even our site, billpresents.com. It'll be there on my Bandcamp. Bandcamp.com. Everything is there. All the release we got. So now I'm saying peace to y'all once again, and I'm about to be out because I know y'all need a good. It's like saying, boy, time to go get them because the microphone is there. Oh, y'all listening enough? Y'all looking enough to stare? Cool blood, I could go on and spit it. Cam is probably feeling like, go, Todd, get it. I could if I felt like it, but really I wanted to go push the button to stop it, but I could strike it. I could hype it. You don't know how deep and how far the night get. The night turned into morning when a lot of people was stretching, I reckon. Oh, you thought I was gonna say yawning, something predictable? I should have kicked the foe and a fool for thinking they could think they gonna know what I say. No, not no day or afternoon. I could rap to anything once Harvey did his blast a tune that he produced it or made it. Yeah, that's how I like to play with words. You was way absurd if you didn't think I know proper English. I mean, this ain't even that. No, I speak American English. Not even that I hang with. I slang shit. Ain't supposed to be. Don't get close enough. When I got Barcelonia's phone in the elbow distance, look, my elbow is touching his knees. Oh, any sticks was used to. I could make color noise like a rooster. Like he country. Oh, he hungry. He's the big hungry. And all my folks, OBO, you introduced me to it. Oh, you know, of course you know, cause you the one who did what you did when you did what you did. And one of my children, he's the one who I was talking about with my attempted kidnapper. Yes, indeed. Yes, I'm talking about Princess Agonai. Fly what y'all remember from Ronnie when she was a little bitty baby, maybe. I don't have to say maybe. Souls of mischief can be mentioned all the time. Yeah, those my folks. They've been my folks since before I had children. So they remember my children building. They remember my children freestyling off the dome before any of y'all had your own. Like 2 years old, right in front of the microphone after a 7-hour session. Me and God, Brother Quan was like, holy shit, what a blessing. Even your daughter is manifesting. I was like, look, I saw what you saw. I heard what you heard. That's my baby daughter giving true words. That's all I could say. Couldn't nobody play. It was evident. I've been missed to put the stop button. It's relevant. I know. I love rhyming. And y'all can tell that it is reality. But I gotta go. Oh, you smiling. You smiling in appreciation, agreeing of the MCing you seeing. cool, peace. There's no match. I wanna say peace to Al Scratch and hella other people. But there is no equal to me, I know that. But I could show that I give props to other people like Mops and Barcelonians. No, not Manic Mondays crew only, it's other people too. Other people I know, other people I knew. Extra pro for show. Rakim, you too, you still dope. Brand Nubian, y'all too, y'all still dope. Coogee Rap, Master Ace, yep, you like you said we together. Peace, 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 peace. Oh, some of you female MCs, who I want to say? So many, too many to name today. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just say peace. Cause some of y'all gonna be like, is he name dropping? Fool, my name talking. What would have made you think I needed to do that? You didn't know better? Fool, Lord Takim could out-rap you in snow weather. He's so cold. Let me get out of here, because I'm in to push hold. I mean, stop. Yeah, when the beat playing, it's hard for Lord Todd not to rock. What? Yes, I'll whoop your ass, kick your butt on the microphone. I like to have fun too. I make rhymes right your own. Do not ever bite nothing. That's something I do not condone. Yes, that's why I had a problem with. I ain't gonna even say his name or the name of his crew. Damn it. But peace to my other folks from different planets. Big up to Butterfly. You wonder why I don't want to say the other names? I ain't got to tell y'all a thing, but then y'all know what y'all know. That's it's me, original crew, 7 ODZ, 7 odds, y'all. Born in Deep East Oakland, in case anybody wasn't knowing, bro. Bond, y'all. You know what? I ain't got no problem with it. I would say peace to Method. Because of that, that's between me and you. When it comes to people in my crew, I don't know. Peace to Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. Of course, always. Now I might as well keep going through names in my crew, man. It's Monday. It's a long roster. I ain't gotta name the names, but they know the names. They names is the names that's the claim to fame. Peep it if you ain't heard a thing. Go to DalePresents.com, man. Again, don't be trying to act like it's copyright infringement. You better not snatch my post. These are our beats. How the business. Your top MC, the realest, not a hoax. Peace from the dreader and roots and callings all in. Alright, hey Mops, can you stop? I'm gonna go on and say peace. It's hard for me to stop rhyming. I'm gonna let him go on and say and he can push the stop button while I'm talking, because otherwise I might just keep going. Go ahead, peace to y'all, peace to y'all. Yeah, we saying peace to y'all, we saying peace to y'all. Say, are you sure you want to push okay for me?